Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time. My name is Coach Liz. Excuse me, my throat chakra has really been messing up, acting up. But we're gonna push through it. I've been jumbling, stumbling, stuttering over my words for the past like 2 weeks. So I know that people are either evil lying, gossiping about the things that I am saying or the things that I am speaking up about. But hey, it is what it is. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep pushing through it, and that's that. But anywho, I am going to tap into your divine masculine's energy just to see how they're currently feeling towards you. Divine feminine, we're going to see current energy, what they're feeling, and then we're tapping with some tarot to get some clarity. It is a general reading, so don't force it you to fit if it does not resonate. They'll see what I said about my words. There will be more readings to come. I just saw 111 on the timer. And what did I say? So there will be more readings to come. Damn, see? I'm all over the place. Oh yeah, and welcome to my new subscribers. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for joining the team. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I truly appreciate the support. Jesus, we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. I know Mercury retrograde is coming soon, so if I'm like this already, I can only imagine how Mercury retrograde is about to be. Alright. Let's see, Divine Feminine. What is your Divine Masculine currently feeling towards you? You could be having dreams about your masculine or vice versa. They could be having dreams, or there's like songs or certain things that they remind them of you. All right. What is the Divine Masculine currently feeling towards the Divine Feminine? Ooh, someone's avoiding. Someone is, okay, I feel like for some of you, your Divine Masculine is ghosting or disregard, or not disregarding, well, maybe disregarding, yeah. Cutting off any people they could have just been dealing with, playing around with, lusting over, like people who they could have had a connection, very surface level connections with. I feel like they're working on like cutting out these individuals because they know you guys are soulmates and you're their true like romantic partner, that you guys have a lot of similarities. But I do sense an energy of a Divine Masculine trying to cut out, like pretty much just clean house, you know, cut out any people who they used to mess around with, have like maybe just sexual connections with. I'm only showing y'all the cards so you can see where I'm coming, like why I'm picking that up. And this could be like drastic out of nowhere. And I don't feel, it seems like with this drama queen showing up, maybe whoever this, maybe it's a third party or a karmic connection that your masculine was attached to, that they're trying to get away from. And this karmic does not, she's causing chaos, issues for your Divine Masculine. It feels like she's putting up a fight. All right, let's see. Whew, that just took a lot for me to say for some reason. What messages do you have for the divine feminine when it comes to her masculine? Where are they currently feeling towards the divine feminine? On the table, offer, proposal, commitment. So maybe your masculine knows that before they, take action towards like giving you some sort of proposal or coming in with some sort of offer, they have to get rid of certain things. And if it almost feels like they are literally like being guided to do that. They're seeing synchronicities, music, just certain signs, maybe certain things that you guys may have talked about, and now your masculine is starting to see that, like everything that you possibly could have told them or just like exposed, or I don't know, it just feels like there was some sort of conversation that you guys may have had, like maybe you put everything on the table, and this made your masculine realize that there was, they had to get rid of things that could create chaos in y'all's connections or your relationship, right? People that could interfere. And they know this. It just feels like this could be a higher, like a divine union type thing, right? Like it just feels like your masculine is not able to come into contact with you until he makes these changes. Like he can't come in and offer you just any little, any little not, I was gonna say non-meaningful thing. So it's like they know you're not willing to settle because of how you value yourself. Like, yeah, look, poison. So it's like they know that they have to get rid of whatever that one bad apple can ruin the whole batch, right? Something like that. Don't they say that? So it's like he's kind of like checking himself, like going down. I'm seeing somebody like going down the list, like, okay, I need to clean this up. I need to clean this up. They could also be like cleaning their space as well, maybe cleaning their phones, deleting certain things, cutting ties and communication with people that, again, that could interfere with your relationship. For some of you, I'm picking up maybe there's like no contact, or maybe your masculine could be silent right now, or just more quiet or withdrawn. I am picking up on like the hermit energy. Love, see? Adore, admire, enchantment, and come together at the bottom of the deck. So again, I do feel like you guys could be like in some sort of separation or just withdrawn at the moment. But it's because you're masculine. Again, they're realizing they know that they just can't come to the table with a bunch of bullshit, right? Like they know that that's not going to work with you. And it's like they admire the fact that, you hold yourself up with high value, right? Like you understand your value, you understand your worth, and you're not willing to settle for just anything. For some reason, like this clear umbrella, you see how the umbrella is covering both of them? I feel like your vulnerability, your honesty, your willingness to be open about who you are has made this person just fall in like complete and utter like just love with you, because it's like, because you are so open and honest with who you are, it's like you see right through them. And the fact that you can do that makes them feel protected in a level where they don't even have to explain to you how to care for them, right? It's like you already know because of how you care for yourself, because of how you pour into yourself, because of how you protect your own energy. This masculine knows that you're not going to come in and try to waste their time, try to play with their heart, try to be sneaky, or they know this because they see how open and vulnerable you are. And that's actually what makes them feel really protected with your love. I think I said something about a spiritual union. See, I don't know if you can see with the light, but I don't know, it does feel like there's an energy of like separation, or there maybe if you guys are in separation where you feel like your masculine may have cut you off or just got silent, they know that their time is running out and that they need to come in with some sort of offer. Some sort of offer to reconcile, because they're waking up to this like soul contract. Like they're realizing the importance of the connection with you. And we said something about cleansing, right? Removing that negative energy. You could have children, or your masculine could have children. I just saw 1111 on the timer. And maybe you guys are, that's something that your masculine could be trying to process during this time of withdrawal. Like maybe how would things work out if you guys, bring your families together, it's like they're going through a checklist of maybe a pros and cons. I don't know why I'm like envisioning a masculine that's weighing out their pros and cons list of, coming in with this offer proposal, like how it would go, because they feel this love. They cannot ignore it anymore, right? They can't ignore how they feel towards you. But there is an energy of, I don't know, maybe family can play a role, children can play like a role in this connection somehow. What is the divine masculine currently feeling towards the divine feminine? Okay. I don't know why my cards is sticking. Bounty hunter, chaser, hot pursuit. So if your divine masculine has been like silent or distant, they're about to come in. Yup. They're about to come in chasing after you, because they have been stuck in this mental prison in their head, wondering, what should I do? Should I offer this? Should I not? Should I say something? Should I not? Should I cut them out? Should I not? It's like there's like a lot of there's a lot of things going through this masculine's head, because again, it's like they're trying to get rid of things that no longer serve them. So it just feels like they're going through this. I'm envisioning the death card in tarot, where they're having to end certain relationships, friendships, people who they consider even family, right? And they're coming to a sudden realization and awakening of the importance and the meaning of y'all's connection. And it almost feels like the people who this masculine has been connected to, yep, look, I was just about to say that. And peeping through is that intervention, other people involved. It's like they're toxic, right? They're realizing and awakening to the fact that whoever they've been around, they can't continue to be attached to, because of how it could affect the connection between you two. And it's almost like, damn, this is all I've known. These are the people that I've known. These are the people I've been attached to for so long. These are who, that's my homeboy since 1992. Like, I don't know. I'm just hearing somebody say like that. Damn, that's been my homie since like back in the day. We used to like, we used to run the streets. And now you're masculine. I feel like they're awakening and realizing that, yeah, that was a good friend to have during that time of your life, right? During that season of your life. But now there are certain things that if you're trying to elevate and ascend, and deal with a divine feminine, these toxic, poisonous patterns and beliefs and behaviors can't come. And I feel like your masculine is realizing that, because that you give all this unconditional love, and I feel like they're scared of it, because for one, they feel like it's too good to be true. Like that whole unconditional shit, like can't nobody love you unconditionally, right? There's always a condition, there's always some sort of attachment, but with you, or something expected in return, but with you, you're like, no, I love you because of who you are, not because of what you can do for me, right? I accept you for who you are, with your flaws and all, and your in the past that you come with, right? I see you for who you are. You don't have to pretend to be anybody, and I still love those parts of you that you've maybe had to hide. I feel like your masculine could have been surrounded by individuals who were superficial as well. So when you came around and you showed them this like true, genuine love as a friend, right? Not even as someone that, again, was looking for something in return. You were just a friend to them. You showed them a whole different way of showing up in a relationship, right? So that's what has them like stuck in their head, like, they're realizing, they're finding out how certain things just have to go in order for them to come in, with an offer, some sort of commitment or proposal. Some of them could be trying to, or they could be reaching out to set up some sort of, I was going to say schedule, maybe schedule a date with you. I don't know if you guys are like really busy. So you're having to like pencil your masculine in, or vice versa. I'm here, let me pencil you in my busy schedule. Meanwhile, the divine feminine is like, cancel every fucking thing. I'm going on this dinner with my man. All right, access granted, social media, fake profile, and hiding. Ooh. So, okay, couple things. I do feel like your masculine has definitely been hiding behind a mask, right? Like they haven't been wanting to tell you exactly how they truly feel towards you, right? You are feeling, I almost feel like, your masculine likes you, right? Like they have feeling towards you, but it almost feels like you don't know how deeply they care and feel for you. And that's because your person, this masculine, has been hiding. They've been hiding it. They've been trying to kind of like compose themselves. But I also feel like for some of you, they've been watching you, kind of like analyzing you, seeing how you move, right? What is it that she does during the day? Who is she talking to? Who does she socialize with? And I feel like your masculine really likes the way you carry yourself. Something about the color purple or lavender, the crown chakra. I just realized I lit up my my crown. Well, that's not the crown. That's the third. Yeah. I like to use it as the crown. I do. And amethyst. something about that. You could be having a lot of like telepathic messages between you and your divine masculine right now. Like if you guys are in no contact, especially if there's I don't know, it just does feel like there's some sort of distance, whether it's energetic distance, emotional distance, or physical distance, where um maybe all you have to be able to communicate is social media. I also feel like this masculine is ready to give you access to who they truly are, right? At the core, which is why I'm seeing this purple again, like this lavender color. You could be getting a lot of downloads from your masculine during this time. Like if you guys are not talking, it does feel like you could be feeling or just kind of sensing the emotions that your masculine could be going through. There's a lot of talk about, about your connection. There's a lot of talk. There's a lot of gossip, people going back and forth. I don't know. Maybe a lot of people are watching to see if you guys are in a commitment, if they offered you some sort of commitment. Okay. What else? Trash. What I say? They're getting rid of what no longer belongs. Anything that could come in between the connection, anything that doesn't work anymore. Any beliefs that limit the connection because they want to come in and compromise, come to some sort of agreement. They could be dealing with some sort of divorce, court order, some government or legal matters. They could feel like something has them bounded, like they're binded to something right now. Like they're trying to come towards you, but this, sometimes I do pick this up as like if somebody works for the government, right? Sometimes these are very demanding jobs. Well, some government jobs are. And I see the handcuffs. Sometimes I do feel like someone is like handcuffed to their job or like stuck to their job, right? Because of the financial support energy, like, they're bound to their money, their job, their work. And I feel like they're starting to realize that, especially if this is a divine masculine that uses money or their work to kind of like get their mind off of love. Maybe that's what they use to kind of like keep themselves away from building deeper connections or relationships with people. It's like they're starting to realize that they cannot stay binded to that mentality or to that job or to whatever it is that they feel like they're binded to, because they have this unexplainable pull towards you. It's like they're handcuffed to their money, their job. See, look, money, something about the money, their job, right? They're handcuffed, they're stuck over here. Meanwhile, you're trying to pull them towards you, and they're like, I'm hearing in between worlds, trying to let go of one thing to come, to follow you into something new, something different. And I feel like that's exactly what it is. It's like you've exposed this masculine to a different type of energy that they've never experienced before. So that's what makes them be like they're magnetized, like they're that pull that you have on them is irresistible to them, right? It's like they know that they cannot have both. One of them has to go, but it just feels like they're trying to compromise. Like they know that they can't do life or continue. They know that they don't want to do life without you, but they also know that they don't want to continue to do life like they've been doing it. So they're trying to find some sort of compromise. And for a compromise to happen, things have to be released, removed, adjusted, discarded, thrown out. So let's see. What is this realization? What are they realizing? The signs. They're finally seeing the signs. They finally saw the signs. I love that. They finally, the signs that you've been giving them, the signs that you've been saying, like, look, this is what this means. This is what they're telling you. It's like they're finally like ascending or coming to terms with the fact that, accepting that they do have feelings for you, and that's that, you know, like nothing more, nothing less, and actually taking, you know, that action to create, you know, some sort of or offer some sort of commitment, y'all. Do not be surprised when this divine masculine comes in trying to finally open up about how they feel towards you, and they're going to be stumbling over their words. Give them a minute. Give them a minute to get it out. Look, interview, conversation, talk, get on the same page. Listen, they're going to come in, they're going to want to talk. For some of you, I do feel like the only way of talking is through the internet, or I don't know, something about communication. And like I said, Mercury retrograde is coming soon, so technology sometimes fucks up during this during Mercury. So Mercury retrograde, but yes, they want to come in and talk. They want to have a conversation. They want to get on the same page, because now they fucking realize what they have, what you've been trying to tell them, what you've been trying to show them, what you've been trying to put them on. Oh, I love that. Now you guys are aligning. So you could be seeing those numbers, 11 and 11. See, I just said we saw 11 and 11. 222, 333. I've definitely seen 333 so much lately. All right, let's continue to look at, what cards do I want to use? Let's get some tarot. You guys, I don't want to do anything today but chill at home and do nothing. We'll go with these since I grabbed them first. Okay. What'd I say? Didn't I say the death card? I told y'all they're going through Two of Cups. They're going through a transformation, a death and a rebirth. They're leaving people behind. There's things that they're throwing out, disregarding, dusting. Again, they could be cleaning, literally cleaning out too, right? Moving things around, moving furniture, dusting, removing negative energy from their space, their phones, computers. It's like they're doing a deep cleanse. A few cards I'm seeing in my third eye is the Hermit and the Four of Swords. So, y'all, I fucking lied to you not. What does that say? Something about your third eye and your crown chakra, divine feminine, like it is lit the fuck up right now. Seriously. Like you're going to be getting a lot of downloads. You are. Look at that Four of Swords again. You, right now, it could be beneficial for you to like write a lot of, journal or write things out that come to mind like out of nowhere. You could be receiving a lot of creative ideas as well. So write those down, especially if you have a social media platform and you're, thinking about content, things like that. go ahead and just write everything down. Just write it down. All right, let's clarify. Let's see what's going on with this masculine. Okay. Education, a new skill. They're trying to pick up on a new skill or study. Maybe they've been studying you. What did I say with this Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck? They've been studying you. They've been looking from afar to see how does she move? Like, what does she do? What does she do throughout the day? Who does she talk to? Who does she hang out with? What is this on the table? Five of Cups. King of Pentacles. So that's a divine masculine right there. Ace of Cups. Listen, this masculine is going through it. Not in a sense where it's like, it just feels like because they're experiencing a lot of shedding, friendships, maybe even, you know, physically, like foods, things that they could have been used to doing or addicted to, like maybe alcohol or things like that, right? It just feels like it's no longer aligning with this masculine. And it's like they're trying to piece like certain things together that are already broken, right? Like they've already proven that they're no longer they can no longer be used, or they no longer have any use to them. But they're failing to kind of like see that there's still two left, right? There's still two left. But here's the thing though. What's so funny that I'm just now realizing that. It's like the masculine is, you know, kind of going through that transition, you know, getting rid of those people, places, things, patterns, all that good stuff. They're trying to piece shit together, like trying to keep their old life, you know, intact. But if you see, there's two cups here and there's two glasses here, right? And we saw the Two of Cups before I started shuffling the tarot deck. Two of Cups talks about partnership, right? Partnership and soulmates and romantic connections, or deep love, like deep friendships, right? That go past that surface level. And I think that's exactly what the masculine is starting to realize, right? There's like, maybe I used to have 5 friends, right? Just saw 333 on the timer. I used to have 5 friends. Now I'm down to 2, right? But it's like they're realizing that the only 2 that they have left is their own cup, because we saw the Ace of Cups, which is the cup that talks about self-love, and then the cup that you're showing up with. And it's like they're looking at those 2 cups that are remaining, and it's like, well, shit, like that's all I need. I don't need nothing else. I don't need to have 5 cups if only 2 really matter, right? Because whatever it is that I was holding on to before or trying to stick together, clearly it wasn't that sturdy, because it ended up breaking anyway. I'm hearing breaking under pressure anyway. You know, maybe things were falling apart in this divine masculine's life, and then when they turn to support or advice or guidance from the people who they thought were this masculine's friends, right? Look, that's the Ace of Cups right there. Maybe even family members where they turned to and they were like, you know, I'm going through this and XYZ, and then they're not there. They're nowhere to be found. Or maybe they felt like, you know, they were looking for guidance and they got met with criticism and jealousy and envy and gossip and competition. And it's like, well, shit, I thought you was my homie. I thought you was fam. Like, I thought you were my family. Like, what? All of a sudden, you're not gonna stick with me through it. So I feel like this masculine, like I said, they're realizing that two cups is better than fives in the situation, right? Like, their own love that they have for themselves, their own self-respect, their integrity, you know, their loyalty. And then here you come showing them, you know, true love. And, you know, it's like they're sitting there and they're like, damn, like, Divine Feminine has shown me who she is at her core. And I've been showing up half-ass or halfway, hiding who I truly am and how I truly feel for her. All because, I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why the fuck they've only been showing, you know, they've been hiding. We're going to see, though. I'm going to tell you that. I'm hearing fear, of course. Fear is little evil that disintegrates us from inside out. So we're going to see what's going on. We're going to see. Knight of Wands. And the Tower. Ooh. So, okay, I'm going to say this. This masculine was used to, maybe this was somebody that was used to, again, very surface connections. Could have been a very lustful energy as well. Someone that just kind of, it just gives the energy, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, right? Like, this is someone that maybe even likes to travel a lot, right? Cannot stay in one place for too long. I also feel like, you know, this is someone that likes to take action, or they're very extroverted, they're very charismatic, they go after what they want, right? But with you, it's almost like you embodied all those characteristics, but you're someone that understands the importance of solid and longevity, right? Like, you like to build roots with meaningful, yeah, you like to build roots, right? You're not just like, just here for a good time. No, you're like, I'm here for a good time and for a long time. Like, I believe I can have both. I don't need to have either or, right? Like, and I feel like you show that to your person. Like, look, you can have fun, you can travel, you can be charismatic, you can be extroverted, you can, you can be go everywhere, but you can also build roots, especially if you're doing this with someone that you love, right? Someone that can through you. And it's like you stop this person right on their fucking tracks. It's like you came in and you shook their foundation up completely. You almost, it almost feels like you exposed, because with the moon energy, you mirrored back to them exactly who they are. But almost, it's like, again, I feel like you're very extroverted, Divine Feminine. You like to have a good time, you like to travel, you like to you're also very charismatic, you're fun to be around with. But again, you don't do the surface level shit. And it's like, with this masculine, it's like, holy shit, like, you mean to tell me that I can live my life, but also do it with someone by my side who not only understands the importance of being an individual and being, being free and careless, but also be loved? Okay. This is good. I don't know why Bonnie and Clyde just popped in my head. It's just gave Bonnie and Clyde type energy right now. This person is going through a dark night of the soul. Like there's a lot of emotions coming up for them. They're going through a shift and a transition. And your love is what has pushed them to want to make the change, right? Want to, and not even a change. I feel like they're just ascending. They're growing up. Maybe, yeah, growing up. I don't know. What is this love? Ooh, okay, Emperor. 6 of Swords. So I know I said there was like, for some of you, there could be distance between you and your masculine. I do sense that. I do feel like that could be an issue or something that gets in between the relationship. But I also feel like your masculine does want to move things to calmer waters, right? To peaceful and calmer waters. I do also, whatever this contract or proposal, like for some of you, they may want to elope, get married, sign the dotted line. Maybe for some of you, you could be getting married when you go on a trip. Look at that, 10 of Cups. So, okay. Okay. Look at that, because, I mean, this Emperor is wearing a ring. Okay, Daddy. Zaddy ready to make daddy moves. Zaddy's ready to make Zaddy moves. Okay, see? Ace of Pentacles. So this, y'all saw how that jumped out. Ace of Pentacles is like a new, this could be good news and money, promotion or raise. Also a new career, new business idea. So maybe your divine masculine is someone who they could be a businessman. They could be receiving a promotion, or they could come in and want to give you this solid offer. What about the Ace of Pentacles? Okay. 7 of Cups and the King of Cups. So, okay, I'm picking up on a couple of different things. I feel like your love, right? Your love for what you do for a living, Divine Feminine, is really, it's like your Divine Masculine really admires what you do. I don't know if you have like, I don't know if you do something for a living that you love, like your true passion, your calling. It almost like has pushed your divine masculine to kind of like start focusing on the things that actually bring them emotional fulfillment when it comes to their money, right? Like they don't want to just do anything just because of how much they can earn or how much they can get from it. It almost feels like they're looking at different options, different avenues on what it is that they actually want to do, right? Like what they want to do for, like as a money making opportunity for themselves, right? Because I feel like, again, you have exposed them to a whole different way of being, right? You believe in doing things that your soul really calls for you to do, and you don't exert any energy on things that don't build you up or build, make your, if your soul rejects it, you don't question it. You don't do anything just because you want to say you did it, right? And or because it pays more or whatever, right? And I feel like your divine masculine admires that about you. So now they're wanting to show up as this King of Cups, as someone, look at that ring again, y'all. Look at that ring again. I don't know, I feel like they're just wanting to show up with that same type of energy, right? And for some of you, I just kind of picked up on some of these divine masculines, or someone's divine masculine could be ring shopping. Like they're ring shopping. When y'all listen, when this masculine proposes, for some of you, y'all gonna be in tears. Look at that. I don't know why I'm seeing them tissues, but y'all are going to be in tears because you are home to this divine masculine. You are the true wish fulfillment. Like how you carry yourself, how you value yourself has this divine masculine wanting to show up in a completely different light, coming to light. It's like they're coming to their own light. They're coming to their own true, home. What you've shown them and exposed them to doing things a different way, right? Following a different path. And it could be someone, this could be a masculine that has a lot of options, right? But it's like none of them make them feel like how you make them feel. And they realize this. 6 of Cups. You guys could have known each other for some time. Like there could be history between you and this person. That's the 2 of Cups again. It's 2 of Cups being held. So it just feels like whatever connection that you guys have between the two of you, it could have started a long time ago, and maybe you guys separated. But I also feel like there's such like good memories like that you guys share. Like you guys enjoy that fun laughter, youthful, childlike energy that you then I feel like nobody seems to understand. You guys could even like people can be sitting around you and it's like you tune everybody out. And it's just somehow it's just the two of you. Something about drinks or going to drink or getting coffee or tea. Like there's a heavy energy of drinks. Let's talk over some drinks. Maybe they want to take you out on a date. Page of Cups. Yeah, something about drinks. Some of them could be planning on a trip, taking a trip together. So that you guys can, celebrate, or something about, I'm hearing cheers. Cheers. See? We saw that glass right there. We see these 2 cups. We see the proposal one too. So I don't know. What are they realizing? That you guys are soulmates? They're realizing that there's, again, that deep connection. You could have been a past life connection. Right? So they're like, damn, like this person just feels so familiar to me. They don't want to talk no more. And like this person just, no, they don't. They're in their fields right now, y'all. They really are. So if you're not hearing from them, it's because they're in their fields. Big time. Yep. See the Hanged one. They're like hanging upside down probably in their room. Yeah, look, 3 of Swords. Their life has been turned the fuck upside down right now, y'all. And it's because you may have triggered it. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's because your love triggered it. Your love triggered this desire to look at things from a different perspective, right? It's like they could have felt a certain way towards love at some point, right? Like maybe they did like to keep their options open. They didn't really like to settle down, didn't like to really get too deep into relationships or connections. But when you guys came into contact, and it's almost like it was an automatic feeling of like, damn, where have you been all my life? It's like, where have you been all my life? And now you've exposed them to a completely different energy, and they're having to release, right? Release. And it is a painful process, you guys. Sacrificing what you once felt was true to you, and then one day waking up to the fact that your homie is not really your homie, or your girl's not really your girl, or who you thought was your best friend from back in the day is the one talking shit because they see you coming into union with someone that actually loves you and sees you for who you are. So now they're hating on you, and now you're like, how the fuck we were supposed to be friends? Like, I feel like your person is going through that. I feel like you went through that too, Divine Feminine, but I feel, and now you're at a point where you're on the other side. You're on the other side, which is what I feel like has triggered your Divine Masculine to make those changes. What is this access granted? Yeah. I saw the Knight of Pentacles. So they've been moving slow because they've been gathering information. They've been trying to collect information on you, Divine Feminine, who you are. Seven of Wands. You could have even possibly like blocked them online, or they're the ones that are blocking people. Blocking people left and right that no longer belong on their social media. I'm also picking up again on that energy of them hiding who they truly are. Like, they kept you at arm's length, right? They kept you at arm's length, didn't want to allow you in. Like, when they first were like, nope, you can't come in. Now it's like, all right, access granted. Here's the key. Take the key to my heart. I've been hiding this whole time. I can't hide anymore. I can't hide anymore. I'm ready to manifest things with you. Can I have one card, please? We have the Fool, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So yeah, they're coming in to tell you the truth. What did I say? Who they truly are. Because they've been hiding. Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups. And they're coming in with some sort of apology. The Fool, ready to take action towards a new beginning with you. Going on a new adventure. We have one more for access granted, Spirit. Just one more. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups. So, okay. Detour. So before, when you try to tell them, you know what, or when they were keeping you at arm's length, I feel like you were like, okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. That's fine. And the more you didn't react to their, I don't know, I'm hearing hurdles, because I don't know why y'all see these little gates here where they're blocking the way. Again, more energy about hiding and blocking and just keeping away. The more you didn't react to that, the more they want to come in and give you this offer. Some sort of, again, some sort of offer, maybe even some sort of apology, maybe from pulling back, or maybe from them not showing up as their true, authentic selves. It's like now they're realizing the Wheel to me sometimes shows growth, right? Turning a new leaf, starting a new chapter, learning the lessons, and learning the karmic lessons, and understanding that, being that one, understanding that being on that particular path may no longer serve you. So you may need to go in a different direction, and you're still going to get to the same destination, right? But it just may need to be going in a different direction or a different path that you didn't expect that you were going to have to take, but the destination's still there and you're still going to get there. And I feel like that's what the divine masculine is, realizing that just because you've come into their life, right, giving them this love offer, is that you're not here to throw them off their path or their goal, where they're trying to head to and get to. You're just trying to do it with them. You're trying to hop in the car with them and say, well, we can go on this ride together. And they're like, oh, let me go back and pick her up. I feel like they may have tried to move away from you, keep you at arm's length. And they're like, oh, I can't leave her back. Man, let me make this U-turn real quick. But they have to make room. Oh, the lovers. Something about travel, you guys. Something about travel for sure. All right, let's see what this trash energy is. Okay, Two of Pentacles. Being on two different pages. Talking two different languages. Doing two different things. Juggling. So this divine masculine is disregarding or throwing away things that keep you on different pages. Keep you going, back and forth about the situation. Keep them confused. Keep them in denial. Things that no longer serves them. They've been in their head. They've been stuck in their head. They've been stuck in their head. They've been holding on to these. They've been overthinking, carrying around shit from the past, trying to hold it all together. And now they're like, you know what? I'm ready to throw this shit out. I don't even need it anymore. All these options, like, I don't need them no more. I don't need them anymore. They don't even do it for me like divine feminine does. And the only reason why we've been speaking two different languages is because I haven't been showing up as my true authentic self. Right? And I need to get rid of that. I need to get rid of that thought pattern. I need to get rid of the things that keep us both confused. Because I know if I'm acting like I don't know what I want, I'm causing my divine feminine that same confusion, right? The lovers. Oh, I love that. And I just saw 717 on the timer, 717, which talks about the twin flame. This lovers also talks about the twin flame. So you and your divine masculine could be twin flame, a twin flame connection. 6 of Pentacles. There's a high so for one, decisions. I'm hearing I know there's options here that your divine masculine could have, or it doesn't even have to be like people, right? They could have maybe options when it comes to their money, their finances, their career, and somehow that kind of affects y'all's connection. Maybe the type of job that they do could create confusion, illusion. Maybe they were someone that were really focusing on work, right? Like their career advancement, the promotions. And now they're like, damn, like, I don't even know if I want that. Because love has come in, right? Because love now is like, yeah, I can continue to go on this road, but now I don't want to do this road trip by myself anymore. Like it would be so much more fun with a partner, right? With someone that sees me, understands me, who I also have deep chemistry and passion for, right? It's just like the whole, I feel like the total package that you have shown this divine masculine, and they just never expected it. That's why they have to make this decision. But they're seeing the signs. They see and understand. What is the synchronicities? Yep, Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords, King of Wands. So y'all are showing up as a true pair, for one. For two, y'all look good as hell. Both of y'all are attractive as I don't know what. Both of y'all are fiery. You both could have fire in your chart. Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like you are someone who could be, you're very assertive, very confident. Um, be someone, somewhat of a, a white witch. I feel like this is something that your masculine could admire that you do as well. But if you and your masculine have not been talking, they're about to come in. And for some of you, it could be now or soon. They know that they have to make a move, especially if you look this good. You're not going to be on the market for too long. And I feel like the universe is reminding them of that. Like, look, you go ahead and sleep if you want to on these signs. You're going to miss out on this opportunity with this divine feminine. You can go ahead and stay stuck in your head all you want and continue to carry all those burdens by yourself, but you're about to miss out on this divine feminine. And I'm telling y'all, they're going to come in rushing in, trying to heal things with you, trying to go on a new beginning, new direction, new adventure. Car rides could be something like maybe you guys enjoyed like just going out, not doing too much, just grab the keys, let's go, let's see where we end up type shit. Like maybe you guys like exploring. Knight of Cups. They're coming in with that offer. That's that offer commitment we were just seeing. Apology for not showing up as their true, authentic self and finally telling you the truth and how they want to plan things with you. That whatever it is that they've been planning, that they want to include you in it. Right? That as before, they were so focused on their money, but the way you've poured into yourself and you've poured into them, it has them changing how they view things, how they believe, their beliefs in love. That maybe marriage was something that they never believed in or they cared for, but now you have them taking, time to think, process, withdraw, it's like maybe they're having to rewrite, I feel like, their belief system. Like things that they used to reject before. Maybe they never dated somebody that had children. Maybe you have children, divine feminine. Maybe they rejected women or people who had children, or you, divine feminine, didn't like to date men who had children. But Four of Wands, somebody could want to really elope, like just go to the justice of the peace and say, fuck it, let's do this. Okay, let's finish it off with an oracle card. You guys know I like my oracle cards. To bring it all home. Look. Soulmates. Okay, let's see. Yeah, someone's getting rid of the people, places, and things that no longer serve or belong. Because they really want to build something with you. Something sturdy, something stable. It's like they do want to come in with some solid offer. After a period mending. After a period of, them hiding. Them trying to act like they don't fucking love you. But the truth be told, what message do you have for the divine feminine relationship? New life. And that's that full energy. Come to the edge. Okay. I really, really like this, divine feminine. I love this. Okay. New life. It reads, new energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with the sweetest and vibrancy only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is a very auspicious sign and with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. Ooh, I love this. I love this, Divine Feminine. I do. All right. Let me know how this message provided clarity and how it resonated in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. I truly appreciate the support. And I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.